Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm Jake. This is my collection. Told you that intro would make fucking sense. Oh wait, advertises. Fuck them. Um, so I was talking to this dude at work the other day. Um, Nice guy. But he is one of those pigeon people. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know when somebody's like, "Hey, Steve, um, what do you think about the game last night?" But before you even get like that part of the sentence out. It's like, hey, Steve. He's like, yeah, yeah. What's up, man? What's up? Yeah, yeah. You know, like cokeheads do. But I think he's just a weird dude. And because he's a weird dude, I noticed because he knows my shirt, which had an X-wing on it, which looks awesome. He was wearing a Kylo Ren shirt, which not a bad character, to be honest. Underused, overpromised. I think the face reveal or whatever should have been like the second movie. Um, but that's where all the problems happen, in my opinion. Anyway, those are going to be weird and chaotic because I tore apart most of my collection. It still looks like it's all there. That's because I have way too much shit. Um, but we're going to be quickly going over um, other things. If you like Star Wars, I personally do like Star Wars. I watched all the rest of the trilogy that came out, and I didn't hate it. I didn't particularly like it, but I've never been a huge Star Wars soap opera and space with space wizards kind of guy. Um, that said, let's go through some stuff. Some stuff you probably already know from my other videos. Excuse me for 1 second because I forgot one that should be in this list. It was the Doctor Who thing. Because I said in my other video, long time ago, I think it's under the one that says 10 perfect series or whatever. This is way fucking more. I didn't even count them. I actually made a long list of things that were space movies or series. And some of them I noticed I didn't have. I don't have V. I don't have Battlestar Galactica. I don't have that. I have the movie, which is actually pretty good. Which weirdly enough is another movie that ripped all the outside stuff and is a movie called Space Mutiny, which was parodied. Well, not parodied. It was shown on Mystery Science Theater 3000, another space thing. Um, but if you like space and basically anything that says star insert whatever, Stardew Valley, I thought was going to be about space. Nope, it's basically a Harvest Moon farming simulator. It's fantastic. Um, Cosmos. You like Cosmos? You should. You live in it. This is the one with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think it was like the first run of it. Well done. It's trippy. It's cool. Watch it. Doctor Who. Uh, I don't know. That's his name. He's an alien who flies through time and space. Um, Certain recommendations. Um, I would not start with the Matt Smith era, although you see her. That's Karen Gillian. She's also in Jumanji and this other space one, Guardians of the Galaxy. She's the blue chick, who's also a robot. Um, she's a great actress. Going, they're just in a weird pile. Cowboy Bebop. If you like things like Firefly or Serenity and that kind of whatnot, or if you like I would say the Mandalorian is a pretty accurate thing. It's kind of like a Western space. All of Star Trek is all of Star Wars. Excuse me, nerds. Is a Western in space. It just is. But Cowboy Bebop is fucking fantastic. I recommend this and the movie. I believe some of the music work was done or helped out by Les Claypool. Don't know him? He's amazingly good. He's one of the best bass players possibly in the world. And main band is Primus, that most people know him from. Check out Primus, absolutely. Well, I know he's got a big brown beaver. And this is the giant ass thing of Star Trek. The first, the the original series. Um, we can't get like somewhat of a good look on that. There he is. There's old Kirk and Spock. This show, yeah. If you're a big fan of Star Wars, I would never say go down the Star Trek route, unless you like all like the Senate meetings of Star Wars. Those bits of the movie. It's very diplomatic. There are action scenes. The original one tries to throw in a bunch of cool different things like sliders, but actually holds itself unlike sliders. So if you like anything Star Wars, you gotta at least know about Star Trek to understand why everybody is all like, you know, Star Wars, Star Trek, Star Wars, Star Trek. And I'm gonna dig through it to get to what I always say. Nah, nah, neither one of those. Neither one of those is as good for me. It's Stargate, baby. I love Stargate. This is actually season 6, the one where they, I think the guy Michael Shanks, the guy who played Dr. Daniel Jackson, went off and did his own thing. I think he was doing like TV movies and tried to do a movie career, or he just got tired of the character. It's understandable. Um, this is when they got their other guy. Um, I can never remember his damn name. I think his name is Colin or something. Good guy. He fills in the role. He acts like he doesn't want to like impose himself into the storyline that is being told. And the entire series is 8 seasons long. There are 2 other seasons, but we'll get to that whenever I find the movie that is in this pile of shit. Oh, there it is. Here we go. The Arc of Truth. This is the made-for-TV movie of Stargate seasons 9 and 10. The one where they brought in Ben Browder and Claudia Black, who is also in the Uncharted series. I think she's one of like the main other characters, not his wife. She's the like the manipulative one, like always wears red. I can't remember her name right now. Great actress. She's up there like Katie Seagal and like character act. She's fantastic. This is the Arc of Truth that ends the Ori saga, which I thought was it's okay. But he and her are from Farscape, which I do not own. And it kind of bums me out. They're kind of hard to find here, where I live. I have to go to like random movie stores, and I almost find them, but I'm like, I want like season 1, but I find like season 2 and 3, and I just didn't have any money. Farscape is really cool. So there's a living ship and a bunch of other weird shit that goes on, and it kind of reminds me of this show, Andromeda, with Kevin Sorbo, who has a questionable past and future from the show. I think he's a good actor. I don't give a shit what he actually does in real life. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to watch fucking space shit. That's why I'm into this. I like Andromeda. Is if you like Star Trek, your boy Gene Roddenberry wrote this shit too. Obviously, like it was produced way after his death. But it's interesting. Like the characters, they develop this one chick who starts off as purple. They eventually say that she's like an avatar of a sun. So like every time you see her, it's not her, and she's an avatar of a sentient sun, of which Kevin Sorbo's character, it's the sun that orbits, that's the sun that his planet orbits, or whatever. She's definitely one of the reasons why Acid Cat was born, not just Cheshire Cat and Star Trek and weed. Because she's got a tail, and she's cute, and She's very dangerous, and she's kind of aloof from most situations, and she can kind of manipulate the flow of time, which is awesome. Um, let's get down to these two now. Serenity and Firefly. This is like the Blu-ray, not the Blu-ray version of it, but it's got a bunch of cool stuff in it, and this big map star chart, and this is like the special edition. It's really cool. Absolutely. If you like the word space western, you like Cowboy Bebop, and you've never seen like, think like kind of like a live version of Cowboy Bebop, and you got Firefly. It's wonderful. It's one season. It sucks that it's one season, but it's capped off by a brilliant movie. Josh Whedon, you nailed it. You don't have to do anything else for the rest of your life. Stop making things. You're doing it weird. Along with making it weird, Avatar. The one where the blue people stick their things into everything else, and they call it, no, they're talking to each other. They're fucking the horses. Let's face it. It's basically, if you ever watch Fern Gully, it's Super Fern Gully with a crazy Marine who's badass in that movie. My dad loves this fucking movie and is really excited to see the next ones. I am too. If they ever come out, they can make like 14 of those. I'll fucking watch them. James Cameron, you went to like the Marianas Trench. His name is James Cameron. This is a very strange movie by oh god, I'm gonna feel like a moron. He did it. Luc Besson. I'm a fucking idiot. Luc Besson. Lucy. The Professional, also known as Leon the Professional. The femme fatale of the Femme Nikita. Great movie. Good series, actually. If you want to check that out. This is based on a weird French comic I've never read. I've seen around, but I never picked up and watched it or read it or whatever. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not The Fifth Element, though. That should have been this pile, too. Fifth Element. Watch that. It's good. Better movie. Star Trek. I seriously only got through the first two. There are goddamn 6 in this fucking collection. Just quickly, for the first 2 I actually watched, I have 4 more to go. I will get through them. But Star Trek, the first one, please, for the love of God, don't watch that. As a good idea for a story, fast forward. Get that in mind. Because there's a shitload of the outside of the ship that you will not fucking care about. But it kind of has an interesting kind of a plot twist. Wrath of Khan. Fuck yeah. Wrath of Khan fucking rules. Way better. Pops. Goes. They figured out their problems in that series. I thought it was pretty good. If you are more like the new Star Wars and new Star Trek stuff, yeah, I have no issues with these. I actually prefer the last one, Star Trek Beyond, above confusing reboot Star Trek. They should have just went with Star Trek. You don't need to invent a loophole to put Leonard Nimoy in it. We love Leonard Nimoy. It doesn't fucking need to be there. It's weird. And also Star Trek Into Darkness, you fucking lied to us, JJ. Like, no, it's not going to be. It's exactly Wrath of Khan. With a slight twist. But it's like an M. Night Shyamalan twist. I have issues with him too. Better director than I can ever do. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Love that segue. Because there wasn't one. Because this doesn't fucking need one. This is a classic in my opinion. It is funny. It is brilliant. Some great cast of characters. If you need a quick, like, what the hell is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? This guy is Arthur Dent. He's the most normal person in the world. And then he gets picked up by his best friend because his best friend is an alien known as Mos Def. On the movie, he's called Ford Prefect, which is a joke. And in the book, he's a redhead white dude. I thought Mos Def did a fantastic job. Everything I see Mos Def in, or whatever name he's actually going by now, I don't care. You Mos Def, deal with it. Um, I think he does a great job. Also, the move, Be Kind, Rewind. There it is with Jack Black. That's a great movie. If you like movies, if you remember old video stores, like the one I built in my fucking house, watch Be Kind, Be Rewind. It is so entertaining in that respect. Um, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's got space in it. The Earth blows up. I mean, what more do you want? Do you want something with a bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue? X-Files, baby. I absolutely adore the goddamn X-Files. I think the series, that when they ended off on the series, I think they nailed that. The last season, don't need to make any more. I'm mollified. I'm good. I'm so good with that. This is the first movie, the one Fight the Future. It's the one where like they get inside the big alien spaceship in like Antarctica and all that. It's really good. Um, if you like ghost stories, if you like vampire stories, I should have got like the other X Files box set just to hold it up, but this suffices. Watch the X Files. It's got aliens. It's got ghosts. It's got the Jersey Devil. It's got vampires. I know I've said that twice, but they did it a couple times. It's got demons. It's got fucking everything in that thing. It's got conspiracies that work. Um, and sure, certain parts are not so great, but it's a sci-fi show. You're gonna get good. You're gonna get bad, and you gotta live in that middle ground, much like this weird ass channel. Anyway, if you like Spaceballs, like Star Wars, Spaceballs. This is the definitive version of Star Wars, in my opinion. Every time I see Star Wars, I think Mel Brooks could have made it better, and he did. It's a little outdated, but hey, your Swatch is as big as mine. If you like shit that blows the fuck up and space bugs and weirdly propaganda, I guess, and naked people, hey, Starship Troopers. I think they made 3 or 4 of those movies. I've seen the first 3. They're good. I'm very entertained. Also, Wing Commander. That's one that I don't own. But I have seen it. Wing Commander is pretty good. If you like Starship Troopers, watch Wing Commander. It's a lot like Halo, weirdly. Only good bug is a dead bug. It's got what the hell is it? Casper Van Dien. He's in Monk. He's the one that the second assistant falls in love with. This movie is entertaining as all fuck. That's all I got to say on that. Of course, the granddaddy of them all, Star Wars, the original trilogy. I hate that it's 4, 5, and 6. Whatever you got to do, Lucas, to get more money into your pocket, you bastard. This is like what you should really watch. Like, you could ignore that these are prequels or sequels or whatever the fuck they're going to be called now. It's the original trilogy. It's the best. Let's face it, the first 2 are the only good ones. Return of the Jedi, sure, the Ark is good, but the producers making making the decision of like, we want to see a bunch of Chewies. And they're like, no, what if we made tiny Chewies and made the Miwoks, and then made weird fucking sequels to that? Those movies are weird. Like Land of the Ewoks or whatever the hell they're called. They're not bad. I didn't really care for them much as a child. Yeah, this one's weird. Like I said, like Battlestar Galactica. Oh, there was another one I remembered. Red fucking Dwarf. Please watch Red Dwarf. If you've never seen Red Dwarf, a guy who's basically a janitor gets stuck on a spaceship and goes on adventures with a guy who's basically Sammy Davis Jr. and a cat at the same time. It's fucking hilarious. If you've ever played those, what are they called? The Game Grumps played them. Like Danny fucking loves the shit. Space Quest. It's basically Space Quest. British wacky humor. They're in this gigantic fucking spaceship, and they don't really know what the hell they're doing or why they're doing anything, and it's wonderful. Red Dwarf, 1000% up. As soon as I could find it, I'm buying it. I found one that was basically the German-Canadian version of that called Lex. That's not it. No, camera's over here, asshole. Look, this guy's got a cool looking sword. Kind of looks like Brendan Fraser. It's not. Spoilers. This fucking show's weird. The first 4 episodes were made for TV HBO kind of things. There's like an assassin, a fat girl who turns into a pretty girl, a robot. It's basically German version of Red Dwarf. And then season 2, which is the only season I watched the first one. It's 4 episodes. Come on, it's 4 movies, whatever. Very entertaining. Second season, it gets destroyed. Their entire universe gets destroyed. It gets eaten out of existence by this guy, Mandrid, the former Bio-Vizier for his divine shadow. And I think it's the guy from the Human Centipede, the German doctor guy. Yeah, that fucking weirdo. Actually, pretty decent actor in my opinion. He does a great job in this, if it's the guy I'm remembering. Season 3, I got about like 3-4 episodes into it. I was like, I'll watch it some other time. But there's only 13 episodes in that season. So I should probably finish that because there's a whole other 4th season I've never watched. But it started to, decline, started to slide, which transitions into sliders. Once they got rid of the Jerry O'Connell, the whole fucking thing went to shit. The guy playing Rembrandt, I thought was great. Oh, Charlie O'Connell and Jerry O'Connell. Yeah. The only person who stays with the entire series is Clement Derricks. That's him. Rembrandt, the singer, the jazz man. First couple seasons were fantastic. It had John Rhys Davies in it. If you don't know him, he's the really big guy who played a little guy. And Lord of the Rings, he's Gimli. And my axe, that fucker. God, what a good actor. And one of the saving graces of Sliders, in my opinion. Not just my opinion. Anybody who's ever watched Sliders, once John Rhys Davies went, so did the show. And I have 2 more here. Of course, I got to throw this into it because it is one of my favorite sci-fi / cartoons of all fucking time. Future goddamn Rama. I'll recommend this to everyone and anyone for the rest of goddamn time. This cover it says the complete volume 1 through 4, the complete edition. This is what we call the Haji version. It's not exactly politically correct, but that's what we fucking called it. It's like super compressed thing that I got overseas when I was in the army, actually. It's Futurama. It's a complete loop of things. There's like 6-7 seasons. Like, you can watch them forever, and they're infinitely good. Also, all the made-for-TV movies, which I do have. And because it's technically an anime, but it is about space shit, DBZ. I love DBZ. I grew up watching DBZ every damn day, and I was so pissed off. I thought, God damn, Frieza fight took so long. if you have to rewatch this or you want to watch it for the first time, please watch the Dragon Ball Z Kai version of it. It cuts out a lot of the fluff and a lot of the screaming and a lot of like just next time on Dragon Ball Z, somebody throws a goddamn punch. Um, and then somebody punches somebody. It's like next time on Dragon Ball Z, somebody throws a different punch. Special beam cannon. This is the best fights version of it. Um, Future Trunks versus Android 17 and 18, Piccolo versus Android 17, Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza, which is probably the best out of all those. Vegeta versus Super Buu, Gotenks versus Buu, Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin versus Garlic Jr., and Gohan versus Cell. If any of those things registered something in your brain, you know you're going to want to watch this. Or if you just went crazy and just said, those don't make any sense. None of that made any sense. Well, that's fine, because I'm going to recommend this too. Most people won't do that. They'll say, no, go to Dragon Ball, the first one. It's fine. I prefer Z and GT. Actually, I like Super too. You know, I'm a fan of Super. I don't own any, but shit's expensive, man. This is like a complete arc, though. It's not done by Akira Toriyama. Also, the guy who did Dragon Quest. He likes dragons and balls. It's very strange. But I do recommend GT if anybody wants to get into the Dragon Ball series. I would say this has got all 64 episodes and the movie. It's basically one cohesive block, and it'll help you get into understanding what the fuck is going on all those other things. And pretty sure there's a buttload of things in it. Oh yeah, Stargate Atlantis. Don't watch Universe. I thought they screwed up everything in that fucking show. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few things, but whatever. This has been 27 minutes of me yammering on about Star shit. And I'm happy to do it. Because I love seeing all you beautiful bastards out there. You know, the 4 or 5 of you that like scroll through this, watch 3 minutes of it and go, oh, so he's back on the couch again. I don't know. Whatever. I'm grateful for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just not something I have in my normal life, which is basically near self-destruction. This is the only thing that's not self-destructive. Although, now as I look around me, it's kind of fucked up. Whatever. Awesome to see you again. I hope you had a great time watching me hammer on. I'm Jake. This is my collection. Wear a mask if you must. Wear pants if you have to. And I'll see you motherfuckers later. There, guys. Stay safe. Seriously.